Canvas's shop. Now, as you can tell, it's kind of echoey in here. I'm working out of a 2-stall garage. PT, the wife, and Monkey Boy have already moved up to Tennessee. So it's kind of just me here, so I can just kind of spread out a little bit. But anyways, this is going to be my my shop tour, my inaugural shop tour. So it's going to be fun. So let's get this started. So, where do we go from here? So the heart of every shop, every woodworking shop is going to be a table saw. I started off with a Hitachi CFL10 cabinet saw. I had that for about 15 years and it finally died. And so the wife was very gracious enough and she bought me a saw stop for my birthday. Bonus to a wife that likes to buy expensive tools for your shop. And I tell you what, this saw stop, it's a 1.75 horsepower saw stop. It is probably the best tool that I've had in my shop. For the simple fact is when Monkey Boy gets out here, or when we get up to Tennessee and Monkey Boy's out here working in the shop with me, I don't have to worry about him losing a hand or fingers with this. It does everything that I need it to do. I got the 30-inch fence on it, and it's just wonderful. Yes, it's an investment, and it's one of those investments that will be around forever and ever and ever. As long as I'm around, it'll still be here. So anyways, let's move on. Today we're going to go counterclockwise. So our next piece that we're going to go to is going to be over there. Thank you, Cardboard Canvas, for standing in for me. So our next two items that we have my Rikon bandsaw. It's the same one that Jamie DeResta used at the Good of the Line Fest, and his tag's on the back side of it. But as you can see, I've turned it into my advertising wall because I don't have a sticker wall yet, but when I get to my new shop, I'm going to have a sticker wall. I love this thing. I had an old Craftsman 12-inch, and all it did was eat blades. And I found this on Facebook Marketplace. I picked it up, and it's been a great addition to my shop ever since. Another thing I found on Facebook Marketplace is my rigid random orbital sander that does the belt sanding as well as the other spindle sander. I love it. If you can, find one, get one. They're great. And if you find one on Facebook Marketplace, that's even better because they're like half the price. So as we move on to the shop to the right, we'll see what we got over here. So then we come to our next station. This is my miter saw station. It's kind of a conglomeration of, I like to make stuff and a little canvas flair, but this is the my rigid 12-inch miter saw. It's my second one that I had. The first one ended up giving up the ghost, and this was the only one in the DFW area that they had. So I ended up buying it, and I love the rigid miter saw. It's done me well. It's helped build 2 houses, so it's a pretty good deal. My rigid battery and cordless station, so that I know where my drills are and I can get to them when I need them. Back over here, we have our storage of miscellaneous stuff that I need to use or figure out what I'm going to do with. I wonder. Anyways, let's move on. Thanks, buddy. Stand you over here. I need to put you on wheels. All right, so this area right here, this monstrosity of junk and stuff, it's kind of the catch-all, collect-all. I got my epoxy stuff over here. I've got my sandpaper down there. I got some miscellaneous bolts. I got my biscuit joiner down there. This is my scrap. This is my offcuts that I have from when I'm doing different projects with the hardwoods. They don't really like to throw it away, but I think at some point in time I got to do something with it. Here's a cutting board that I goofed up on. Yeah, I glued it up, cut it up some more. Now I got to figure out how to puzzle piece it back together. So anyways, that's a future project maybe coming down the line. If not, it'll just show up somewhere. Anyways, and then I've got, this is another birthday present I got for my wife. It's the rigid stack set with the handle on it. It's awesome. I got a bunch of stuff in there. And a bunch of other stuff's gonna go in there when we finally end up moving. Anyways, we're almost done, so hang tight with me a little bit longer. We just got one more corner to go. All right, we're wrapping up. We're almost done. So give me at least 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. That's all I ask. So on the floor is my rigid planer. Again, the Facebook Marketplace, great find. I think I paid half price for normally what it is. All I do is change the blades on it. Worked great. And this is my Cobalt toolbox that the doctor lady bought me. I got drawers on this side, and I also got drawers on this side. That's where I store all my treasures. I'd show you what was in there, but you know what? You don't need to see what's in the white cabinet. This is some project that I've got working on right now. I'm making some flag displays for a buddy of mine in Florida. A little bit of plywood storage back there, but for the most part, that's my shop. I mean, there's really not much left to it. Oh wait, there's one more thing we gotta look at. Hang on, let's get situated. All right, buddy, you wanna hang out a little bit longer? Yeah, stand right there. All right, so the last piece of my shop is right here. And it is my Ron Paulk inspired, DIY Tyler inspired, hashtag, canvas, modified, assembly table, outfeed table. I tell you what, this thing is phenomenal. Yesterday we built a bed on it, and if you saw the Instagram, which is at JK Canvas, you saw the progress of that anyways. But then this is kind of a good deal. It's 72 inches long, 48 inches wide. The Ron Paulk designed round tubes. The only problem with having these cubbies in there is they get crap. They get full of crap. You start looking for things. Hey everybody, thank you for stopping by. Hope you guys had fun watching the video, the shop tour. Again, it's nothing extravagant. Eventually I'm gonna have a nice little shop set up, but this is pretty decent. It does what it needed to do. You don't have to have a whole lot of money. Again, like I said, if you've watched the video, I got several of my stuff off Facebook Marketplace for half to a third of the cost. So it doesn't take a lot of money to get it. The only big thing that I've got in my shop is my saw stop. But then again, I've been wanting one since they first came out with it many, many years ago. Anyways, if it's your first time here, hit the subscribe button. Hit that little bell notification next to it. And hey, thanks a lot. And remember, if I can do it, you can do it. What's the worst? You got to start over. Anyways, y'all have a good day, and cheers. It's coffee. Oh, this isn't the mess you're looking for. That's not the mess you're looking for. Tell you what, this cardboard canvas is really coming in handy. Hey, buddy, I'll buy you some super glue later. How's that?